I mean, I don't have like a very bad memory of any show.
Yeah.
Like even the worst ones for me are always fun. I mean, I'm playing. I don't know. We get some free beers.
Yeah, as long as we have free beers.
Welcome to the 152nd episode of the Casa Inns Creation. I'm your host, Chris Deering. This is the show where I interview bands and public figures from the mathcore adjacent community. If you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, do all the things social. Every little bit helps. And feel free to join us every Sunday and Wednesday for the live cast where you can interact with the guests in real time or just hang out in the chat. You can subscribe to this channel for just $5 and you get access to the interviews before they hit YouTube and other streaming platforms, as well as get some exclusive emotes. And you can also do that for free by attaching Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. It's like taking $5 from Jeff Bezos' pocket and putting it into mine. With that out of the way, let me introduce our guest today who dropped their sophomore album, Morir, back in April. Welcome in, Crossed. How's it going?
Hello, guys.
Oh,
So did I get the album name right? Morir? Is that it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, all right. I'm usually really bad with these kinds of names, so that's awesome. So why don't you tell us who you are and what you do in the band?
Okay, so my name is Rodrigo and I play bass. Bass.
I'm Danny and play drums.
and I'm Ruben and I play guitar.
So you dropped your first release, Language Disillusion, because everything is in Eternal Void in 2018. Is that when you guys got together?
Oh yeah, we recorded that pretty close to when we started.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, how did the band come
recorded
together?
Yeah. We made that in our rehearsal space with 2 mics and yeah.
And a very
Nice.
slow computer.
Yeah, a very shitty computer and a very stressful experience, but yeah, we saw
Well,
that.
So
Yeah.
how did y'all find each other?
Oh,
Yeah.
we've been known each other like for a while. Yeah, I know. I actually met Danielle like 15 years ago, more or less,
Yeah.
Okay, jeez.
randomly at the show, and we all had like previous bands, and we've been like playing, rehearsing the same space, more or
Yeah.
less. And one night we decided to get together.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, how did Ruben get in here? How'd you get in here, Ruben?
Yeah, we met because I play in a band called Bonflower, and we had the same space to Mr. Mind. That was Rodrigo band, and yeah, we become friends like in 5 or 6 years ago.
Wow,
So,
nice. So you all have known each other for a long time then. This is more like a family now at this point, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. The rehearsal space is where we all met.
Yeah, where we
Yeah, because it's very expensive, so you have to share it with a lot of bands. So this is how we met, you know.
Are multiple people sharing your room? Like multiple people are in
The same
room?
rehearsal space, yeah.
Yeah, we're like 6
Jeez.
bands.
There's
Holy
6 bands in the
crap.
same rehearsal space. Yeah.
How do y'all like schedule that? That's wild.
We get Fridays, and like each of us can get like one day that should be theirs, and the rest of the free time we have to ask if there's whoever comes first. But yeah,
Jeez.
basically we just have one day per band, and that's what we.
That's
we get.
crazy. Is that enough time for you guys to like rehearse and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Especially because you have a Friday, so that means that you can't even like rehearse if you have a show on a Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We try to change with another band, like
Right.
hey, we're playing Friday.
So yeah.
But yeah, it's we like Fridays because we just go there, we can drink some, and then afterwards we get out together and have fun. So yeah, so it's not like going to rehearse and go home. It's always good because it's
Right.
like a planned Friday.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. It sounds like a lot of work just to like be in a band, then like to have to work your schedule around that stuff. So you dropped your debut album, Barely Buried Love, in 2020, and now you're back with your sophomore album, Morir. How has your sound evolved since then? Since the debut?
Well, with this album, I feel like we try to make the strong parts stronger and the softer parts even more soft. Like
Yeah.
we try to make it to move it to the extremes. like I don't know, we try that, but we don't have like we don't talk too much about what do we want to do. We just go to rehearsal space and try some riffs and jam a bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's no like a lot of thoughts put before.
Yeah, we just go and play, and this is what we get. Maybe the next album gonna sound very different, but because this is how we felt in the moment.
So there wasn't any conscious
Oh,
decision
yeah.
like to change any sound up in particular. This is just sort of what happened.
Yeah. We wanted to make it a bit more complicated. That was while we were doing it, we were thinking to try to make more rough, more aggressive, and also a bit more complicated, which is hard for live shows because we're not that good. But it's fun.
So what genre do you classify yourselves as?
Oof. So every song is a genre. I don't know.
I kind of say metalcore with math and black metal.
They're all together.
Okay. But no, I'd actually kind of agree with you that every song kind of focuses more on like certain aspects of the sound or whatever. I guess overall I would call you black and industrial hardcore or metalcore, I guess.
I like that one. I like the industrial thing. I like that one. Yeah.
Well, because you do have some like noisy stuff going on too. You actually kind of remind me of Harriet. Have you heard the band Harriet?
I think it's like all together Harriet. Yeah,
from the UK. Yeah, they just dropped an EP earlier this year. Yeah, there's parts that really remind me of them, which I feel like they're kind of on like the cutting edge. So I feel like you guys are kind of in that same space as well. But you inject like I wouldn't call it raw black metal, but it's like very much black metal. Like a lot of deathcore bands would say that they're black and deathcore or whatever, but that's just because of like some kind of atmosphere. But you guys like literally have black metal parts in this. Like it's like a main thing. So I feel like you guys are on like the cutting edge of this kind of sound because I can't think of any band that quite sounds like you guys. So congrats on that. You made a fantastic album.
Thank you.
Yeah, our singer Miguel, the other guy, that also plays guitar, and he's a big black metal fan. So he always have. He used to have like a black metal band with him. Named Eros Plus Massacre, and they were very good. You should check them out.
Yeah, I used to play guitar in that band, but now I play drums, and I figured out how to play blast beat. So I want to play blast beat all the time. So this is why it sounds a bit black metal, but it's not it's not our idea to sound like black metal. It just happens like that.
At the beginning, we wanted to be like a ceremony or trash talk hardcore.
Yeah, that was our idea. When we got together, we said, let's form a band that sounds a little bit like ceremony and trash talk, but that was very hard.
We didn't know how
to make a song like trash talk or ceremony. So we just
Trench
said,
Lung? The band Trench Lung?
Let's do whatever we
What, sorry?
Are you saying the band Trench Lung, or what were you saying?
Oh, trash talk.
Trash talk.
I'm not familiar with them. I'm not familiar with either of those bands.
We're probably not saying it correctly.
Yeah.
It's a trash talk, like when you talk trash to someone.
No, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I've just never heard of the band before.
Okay. Like a hardcore power violence band from LA.
California. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
They're good. They're
I'll
quite
check them
good.
out. What influences go into your current sound?
Oof.
I think
Like bands.
I would say Converge. It's like our main influence, like for all of us together. But we don't sound too much like them either. But I don't know. I think at this point we don't have like a proper band influence. Maybe at the beginning when we were trying to find our sound, we were like more thinking like, let's sound like this or like that. Right now we just make songs that I don't know. We never thought too much about any band. Like,
well, I mean, I guess each of you probably brings something else to the table, like in terms of influences. What about like individually? I guess what are like the big bands that you're pulling stuff from?
I think maybe I'm more fond of the metal sounds or metal bands, and we try to sound like a metal band, like trying to play metal, but not in a metal like a metal band would do it. Like for example, Rodrigo hates metal, so it's like trying to play metal or kind of mix of hardcore and metal without sounding like all the bands, the metal bands or metalcore bands that have the same sound. I think we sound different. Yeah, it's like kind of like that.
Well, like, so what band would you say is like a big influence on you?
Like Rodrigo said, I think Converge is the biggest influence for all of us, but
It's actually the only band that we all like.
Oh, really?
Converge.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well-
Converge and Ceremony and
Slipknot.
Slipknot, maybe.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
where does the
also
black
big
metal
number.
thing come from? Like, are you all fans of black metal then, or?
No,
Yeah.
just Miguel.
Miguel is the biggest fan. I mean, I like black
I like
metal
it too.
influenced bands, but I mean, I really like Death Heaven and Liturgy, but it's like the Wolf in the Throne, like the new black metal bands. I mean, the old ones are like too thin for me, I guess.
Finn.
Yeah, like thin sounding.
Soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very
Fun.
repetitive sounding. Like all the songs
Yeah.
kind of sound the same after a while. I got you.
Yeah.
I'm
Miguel
actually
is
with
more
you. Like I
into
really
mayhem.
like a black metal influence, but not a black metal band like on its own. So I
Yeah.
totally understand.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Because I really like the atmosphere and the blast beat, of course, and everything. But yeah, like a proper black metal album, it's very hard for me to listen complete.
So you guys were saying that you kind of just like get in a room and start writing riffs and putting things together that way. Is that how it is, or is somebody like mainly driving the process? Does somebody bring in most of the riffs and stuff, or how does that work with y'all?
I would say Miguel is the one that makes more riffs, but he does play guitar as well. So sometimes he creates like the main riff, or Ruben also makes like riffs. I'm the one that has less musical knowledge, so I basically play whatever they. I have a lot of opinions.
Yeah, definitely. But that's good, that's good because you have to do something when we are writing a
Yeah.
song. You have to be part of it. So,
Yeah,
in the rehearsal space, we never bring stuff from home. We just create everything in the moment. And when Miguel he run out of ideas, I get the guitar and play something. When I run out of ideas, Ruben starts to play. But Rodrigo always say, no, more like this, less like like this shorter. Let's play slower, or heavier, or So this is how we create. Like 4 of us doing the same thing. And this is how we do it, basically.
Yeah, I can get down with that. Here. So this was recorded and mixed at the Cal Pow Studios by Bor. I'm not even trying to say the name. I'll let you say the name.
Borgia.
What was it?
Borja.
Borgia.
Borgia.
Borja.
Okay. And but yeah, so how is it working with him?
He's a friend of us. Like he used to record my previous band when he was just starting recording, because he was like the assistant from a very big, kind of big guy here in Spain. So yeah, he recorded us and we got along very good. So for the next album, we decided let's just go with him. So he recorded Very Very Love and Morir. He did both of them. And this one was recorded in a Calpau. It's like a big old house in the middle of it's not forest. It's like grapevine vineyard. Yeah, in the middle of a vineyard. So it's like kind of going on holidays to go to record, because it's a big house. You can cook stuff.
Yeah.
You can be just hanging out there.
Dude, that
There are
sounds so
horses.
sick. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It's like a villa. I don't know how you say
Like
it.
a very, very small village, very small.
Yeah, it's like it's very nice. You only can arrive there by car. It's like in the middle of nowhere, and it's very good.
Sounds awesome.
It's very relaxing.
Yeah.
Very relaxing.
How long were y'all there for?
We were there for like 6 days, but we recorded it on 4.5 maybe.
Nice. So just 2 days to chill out. I like that.
Yeah,
Basically.
he started mixing, so we went on a hike, and we just were around, and we came back, and he showed us a bit of the mix and everything. It was great.
Dude, that sounds
Actually,
awesome.
some of our friends are there right now, and I'm very jealous.
Yeah.
Nice. So then you got it mastered by Brad Boatwright, because everybody gets everything mastered by Brad Boatwright.
Yeah.
I imagine that was a really smooth process. Right, you have to. But yeah, I imagine that was a very smooth process. Everybody always tells me he gets it done really quickly. So I assume no issues there.
He actually sends you like a chili sauce recipe on the mix credits. It's very good. I haven't tried it, but I like the detail.
So the artwork was done by Rodrigo. Is that you guys?
Yeah, it's me.
Him.
Oh my God! Hey, how's it going? Alrighty. Well, we got it up on screen. You want to tell us a little bit about the album cover? You probably can't see it, but we can.
Okay. It's made by me and Miguel, the guy that wasn't here. Here. Singer. And the hand is from Ruben. The hand appearing on the cover, it's his.
Okay.
It's his hand.
It's his hand.
Famous hand. Show that hand, Ruben.
Riff
like,
master.
That's the hand.
Oh, but you don't have the ring.
Oh, no.
I mean, we were Miguel and me. He studied design, and I studied fine arts and illustration. So when we get together, we try to make kind of a blend of both points of view. So we just get together in a room, speaks a bit. We talk about, I don't know, like some influences, and start scrolling on the internet. And then we eventually found a Death Dune picture that we really liked. So we cropped it, and we said, it would be really good if we make something like this. And we really like the cover of this infamous band, Jungle in the Way, that they have the knife with the album with the logo tattooed on the hand. So we thought it would be a nice idea to make like the ring with our logo, so we don't have to put any lyrics, not lyrics, any text on the cover. We wanted to be like a proper image that would be very powerful. And the album title is Morir, so we wanted to show more or less it's kind of like the action when you're like at the funeral, you're with the flowers in your hand. It's something like that. So it's like a still from a funeral. So it would match with the title and everything. But we wanted to make like a powerful image with no text. Well, powerful enough. We tried.
So what's on the ring exactly then? Is it the little
logo?
The little circular logo thing you were sending me earlier?
Yeah, it's the one.
I see it. Okay, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Huh, nice.
We asked like to a jeweler, to a ring maker, I know. So we gave him the logo, and he etched it. It's a silver ring, with the logo etched with acid.
Nice.
It was nice.
Damn. How much did that cost?
Not too much. I think it was 150.
Yeah, that's too much.
Not too much. It's like a lot of money. Okay. That's pretty sick though.
That was like the whole cost of the artwork, because we did it ourselves and everything, so it wasn't that much. We said, okay. He actually paid half because he kept it. So 75 euros is the total cost of all
the album cover.
So what's next for you guys? You guys like planning on going on tour or anything like that?
We're trying to make like a European tour on December. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, okay, cool, man. Let's go. It's with our friends Vibora. We're still checking if we're going to be able to do it, but we have some dates that are saying yes. It's mainly France, Italy, Switzerland, like the close countries, because there's not too much time. It's only 10 days.
Right. Okay. Well, that's tight. Is that your first time outside of Spain?
With this band? We went to Portugal.
Like 2 weeks ago, maybe, or 3. But it's like 5 hours ago. It's 5 hours away by car. So it's not like you don't feel like you're in another country because it's too close. But yeah.
Dude, that's wild, man. Like in the United States, dude, like in Texas, I could drive for 10 hours and be in the same state. So that's crazy. That you go to another country. Just like that.
In your hometown.
So, what's the best show you guys have played?
Oh,
best show.
I would say the last show we played in Madrid, it was like the presentation
release.
of our year. And it
Release.
was awesome. It was like with friends. We played with Lazarus and with Oscuro Culto, that both are friends of us. And it was a sold out show. And I don't know, people knew the lyrics of the songs. It was
that was crazy, man. People
like,
just singing the lyrics.
Yeah, and people,
like, how do you understand it?
That's fucking
people got crazy. It was great. I mean, it was like a big surprise.
Yeah.
We came from a small tour and we were like we were like very greased like for the show, and I think we all enjoyed it and it was great.
Dude, that's fucking sick. What about the rest of y'all? Or is that the same? I'm sorry. Is that also the other? I'm sorry. Do y'all have other best shows? I guess like Ruben, for example.
For me, I was going to say the same as Rodrigo. I think this is the first time that we saw people singing our songs like really into us. I think also the first
one was great.
show ever. I think is at the same time the best and the worst, because we play in front of like, I don't know, maybe 600 people for the first time. It was my first time playing guitar. It was the first time for Rodrigo playing bass. So it was at the same time like really, we were really nervous, and it was really great because it was a lot of people and people were moshing a lot because we were the first band and other bigger bands were playing after us. But yeah, people were like just moshing, and it was great, but at the same time it was hard for us too.
It was stressful.
Is that like a festival or something?
It was like a small festival because there was a band that they were kind of big here in Madrid, and they did a sold out show in a proper venue, but their roots are more do it yourself. So they decided to make a free show in a kind of squat. It's not a squat, but it's like
a legal squat.
It's like a legal squat in an old tobacco factory here in Madrid, and it was very crowded because it was free and they were big. It was. We were on the inside, and we went outside to have a beer or something, and we saw the line, and it was like, oh man, that's going to be.
It was very very long. You know, a lot of teenagers with face tattoo, and you know,
it was great.
That's fucking sick. Oh my god, that's so awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
What's the worst show you guys have played?
Oh, the worst show
in Cordoba for sure.
Oh, yeah.
On a Sunday in Cordoba, it's like the hottest place in Spain, and we play like for 4 people.
No, it wasn't 4. It was like 15 or something.
Yeah, 4 people.
It wasn't too crowded, and it was the very last show of the tour.
That's my experience. That was the worst one. And I think that I had COVID because I felt really bad. Yes, I felt really. I wasn't feeling okay. I was just very hot, and I couldn't play properly. Middle of nowhere. It was awful, man. On a Sunday.
We still had some fun, but yeah.
Well,
it was okay.
I mean, I don't have like a very bad memory of any show.
Yeah.
Like even the worst ones for me are always fun. I mean, I'm playing. I don't know. We get some free beers.
Yeah, as long as we have free beers.
There you go.
Well, very good.
So you guys have Tote Bags, vinyl, and shirts on Bandcamp. I guess your shirts are sold out still?
We kind of have some tour leftovers, but we always have like a lot of problems with our catalog because we don't know how many shirts we have and everything. So sometimes we put them on the Bandcamp, we sell them, then we don't have. So this time we wanted to make it properly. So we said, hey, let's go to the rehearsal space, count them and everything. But after the tour, we've been like doing a lot of stuff and we didn't have any time. So we have some tour leftovers. We still have some records, but we will have some of the newest stuff uploaded there, I think next week when we count them.
Okay.
But yeah. I can show you the shirt because I have one here.
Let's see.
Just in case.
How have the tote bags been selling for you guys? Is that a good one? Do people buy that?
The what?
The bags.
Yeah. People buy it. In Spain, it's kind of a big thing.
Oh, really? Okay. Dude, that's sick. I love that.
I don't know. It's just, people buy that thing.
Yeah,
Every gig, every band have one.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's cheap to make and it's cheap to sell, so everybody have one.
I use them a lot in summer because I don't like stuff in my pockets. So yeah, I always carry one.
Yeah.
I've been wondering about getting some made too, so that's really interesting. So let's close this out with your album of the year with your album of the year so far.
We're checking some lists because I haven't listened to many albums from this exact year. I know because I think a lot of bands made a lot of records like last year that were amazing, but this year I don't know. We were talking about Drug Charge Hygiene. I really like that, but I know other than that, I haven't listened to too many.
Oh, what about last year then? What was your album of the year for last year then?
Oh, I think Turnstile Glow.
Okay.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, I think they made a really good album. Like, I wanted to hate it, but I couldn't. I really like it.
Yeah, I want to hate them, but I couldn't. I like that one. I know for me, I think it was Every Time I Die, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I know that's actually for...
No, it's...
Yes, last year.
Last year.
Radical. I love that band. Yeah, I think that was the best one.
Best riffs ever.
Yeah, best riffs ever, for sure.
What about you, Ruben?
I would say that Candy new album is going to be the best of this year, and there is only 3 singles out, but those 3 singles are like the best I ever heard this year. So I think it is going to be the Candy's new album.
That's one that I need to check up on. I haven't listened yet, but I've heard some good things.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Well, is there anything else? Oh, sorry, what's up?
Oh, yeah, I was thinking Vain new album is from this year, right?
Vain.
Yes.
Vain.
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but yeah, they just dropped something.
Yeah, I really like that one, actually.
Yeah, okay. Anything else you guys want to say before we get on out of here?
I don't really know. Come to Spain to see us.
Yeah, come to Spain, man.
Or bring them to Texas. We'll happily play there for some years.
Do it. Come on over.
That'd be amazing, man.
Well, if you want to hear some innovative metalcore, you need to check out Muddier, the sophomore album from Crossed, which dropped back in April. I'm sorry, you guys are on Facebook, Bandcamp, Instagram. I believe, you're on YouTube, all streaming platforms. Am I missing any kind of like social stuff? Any websites you want to send people to?
No, I think those are our main things. We mainly operate through Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the main one, is Instagram for sure.
As for me, drop my channel follow so you always know when I go live. You can also sub to get access to the interviews before they hit YouTube and streaming services, as well as get some exclusive emotes. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. YouTube folks, if you enjoy the video, please drop a like, click on the notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe. It's a great way to support me for free. Check out my music, The Sound That Ends Creation, at thesoundadendscreation.bandcamp.com. My album, Boomers Zoomers, Desperate Coomers, is out now. My next guest is international mathcore act Meow Grave, featuring members of Focusrite, who dropped their debut album, Our Only Reason to Live, back in May. Join us this Wednesday the 22nd at 12 p.m. Central for the live cast. Thanks for being here, guys. Hope you had a good time.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Thank you very much for doing this.
Yeah, man. Thank you very, very, very much.
It was a great honor.
And thank you guys for watching and listening.